president has come, he has seen, he has also made promises, but he also left. And we don't know if they will be fulfilled. But judging by the victims of the KZN floods, it's looking bleak. But we hold thumbs. Now today, Mineral Resources Minister Mantashe will visit the area. Owner of the asset Star James is currently offering the community 20 million rand to rebuild. If you don't know what I'm talking about, eNCA's reporter Manqoba Mchunu is currently in Fontaine and joins me now for the very latest regarding, of course, this tragedy that has claimed a life but also has absolutely put so many families' lives into disarray. Manqoba, good morning to you, colleague. From where you stand, we understand that following the president's visit yesterday, Mantashe, the Mineral Resources and Energy Minister, will be making a follow-up visit this morning.
Indeed, Tumelo. In fact, we are expecting Minister Mantashe to arrive here to address some of the flood victims around about 10 o'clock this morning. He had to cut short his visit to South Sudan as well as Niger, where he had been, on a visit, a diplomatic visit in those particular countries due to this disaster that has happened here in Fontaine. But we are in Bloemfontein, not in Fontaine at this particular point. And this is where some of the flood victims have been housed in one of the establishments here, and he will be coming to this particular place to see some of these flood victims and perhaps to hear from them what really led to the disaster that we saw. Of course, there have been several accusations that have been leveled with community members, raising issues that they had, complained about the safety issues surrounding the dam. That raised several issues that even taken to the streets over a number of years about, security concerns about that particular dam. So those are some of the issues that they ventilated yesterday to President Cyril Ramaphosa, who visited some of those flood victims. And I think we're again going to hear from community members when the minister does arrive here on some of those concerns. Of course, we know that this issue of who really should take the blame is quite a contentious issue at the moment, given that the Department of Mineral Resources has indicated that according to their books, it's De Beers that should take the blame, because that the tailings dam is still theirs. It's under De Beers, but we do understand that De Beers, they are saying that they sold this mine to Fontaine Development back in 2010, and so they are the ones that should take responsibility for this mine. They have committed to Melo a 20 million rand in aid relief. They're saying that they're also cooperating with investigations. But I want to bring in one community member who's been quite involved in some of these issues that they have been raising with officials. Mamu Pinky, just give us a sense of some of those issues. You are saying as a community that there were many issues that you saw this coming, but it all fell on deaf ears.
Since 2014, even that dam or little cosa harm to the location. They never answer us. But black people, most is black people, because bona ile mahua ba yentse equation labon ka mine, because letamo lena le never le ya mo ho bona. It's only black people who are affected. Ba tlo shwang ba bolawa ke ntho yena ya letamo lena la bona lena le ka mine le mine le affectang equation.
So, Mampinki, in terms of accountability, you as a community want answers. You want somebody to be held accountable. Who should be held accountable?
But by JDP, De Beers, from 2010, Barekiseta mine, De Beers, JDP, they must take the responsibility about what. And to take out fitisis, Haramata letamolo litunya. Johan, Ogomela security sa highway, Reska Kenaka mine, Bari Chevelle, Harilla, Remata Levana, Levasadiba, Puchaka di Griva. JDP in full responsibility for community of Fontaine, and even Ronaba Mo, affected out, but the whole community of Fontaine, but affected. There is no water because of Johan. Johanna's got Metia with Metia waste. I want to Metia waste. aka emisang location e tsentwe ka reng cement e be le ga ona chemical. I have one children mon ha kaka o kaka metsi anu santa eo ya moo ha tswa tshwela o tshwela yona. So it's very dangerous. I get the ngwana no ntho e tlo mo ja ka re o go etsalang. JDP nke responsibility ya ntho e etsetseng for community.
Okay. Thank you very much, Spinky, for speaking to us. That was one of the community members just telling us that they believe that JPD, which is Jagersfontein Development, should take full responsibility for this. They're saying that they have been raising these issues since 2014, taking to the streets, but none of them were addressed. So, as you can hear, the community quite steadfast. They want, that company to take full responsibility for what has happened here. But of course, we are going to hear from Minister Mantashe as far as his department's involvement and knowledge of what was happening in this mine is concerned, and what it is that's going to happen in terms of compensation for these people that have been affected.
I will appreciate, of course, this update. eNCA reporter Manqoba Mchunu.